Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is I am bored live stream. How's everybody doing? If anybody shows up, there's two people contemplating, but that's okay. I'm eating peanuts, so if that becomes obnoxious, just punch something in the comments. I was talking to my camera, two of them. This one, I did find the receiver. It was in my little tote bag. And then that's the 12. And then I was trying to compare it to because I think I get pretty good sound out of this little shotgun mic. This is on the old 9. So I'm trying to do some comparison stuff. And it was kind of sad just sitting there by myself talking to myself. Hey, big guy 45, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Mark, how you doing, brother? Came inside for a coffee. I'm eating peanuts, so if it becomes obnoxious, just tell me. I was thinking about making a coffee myself. Just bored. Had semi busy morning. I don't know. Wife had to go back for you guys know pretty much about everything in my life. Her female gut thing, and they gave her the come back in 6 months. You look great. It's been 6 months now. So she's down there. I dropped her off at 8 this morning. And I'm actually much more active in TikTok now. Really cool. Than on YouTube. I don't even know how to do TikTok. My wife watches it all the time. I watch it occasionally. I'll have to try to... too bad the app may get banned soon if the U.S. government Supreme Court, I don't know, with Trump in the lead. You think he's going to ban a outlet? I don't think so, but I don't know that much about it. Wow, really? Cool. I'll have to try. I don't know how to do it. Maybe after I'm bored, so maybe I'll look online and see how do you get a TikTok deal. So she's there. I dropped her off at 8, and then I had to come back to the house. 2 cats. One of them's driving me crazy, meowing all night long. Needs to be fixed. And the one that had just 2 or 3 kittens 3 or 4 months ago. So I picked up my mother-in-law and them, and at 9 o'clock went back right across the street from where I dropped off my wife is the vet, and double parked, of course, in Thailand. And she ran in with them both, dropped them off, came back home. Then I had some Salisbury steak last night, and I only ate I had 2 small patties, and I ate like half of one. It was actually pretty good. It was better this morning or this afternoon. So for lunch, I thought I'd make that before I jumped in the shower, and got a bowl of it and a nice gravy and some little bit of mashed potatoes and a drink in my hand. And damn if I didn't drop it on the TV stand next to my bed and spilled half of it on the ground anyway. I said, oh, something must be telling me it's time to jump in the shower. So jumped in the shower and cleaned up and ate. It was good. Ate half of it, and then just started getting bored. So I decided, what the hell. All right, take it easy, big guy. I'll check out. I'll check you out on TikTok. TikTok. Took the GPX for a test drive. Yeah. Rumor is there will be bringing a 350 out, or 350 next year. Do I buy now or wait? Well, next year's not that far away, is it? Is it going to come out the end of next year, like September, like the cars do in the States, or is it going to come up? January's only 20 days away. I almost thought about taking a ride on the Forza, but again, if this gets obnoxious, just tell me. January, February, I'd wait, see what it looked like then. You're not in that big a rush, are you? I have to wait for my wife to, she just texted me and said she's been there since 8 and she still hasn't seen the doctor. And usually when she does this, I've sat with her a couple of times just to give her moral support when she was scared shitless, which she had every reason to be. Yeah, I like my Scoopy, man. I dig my Scoopy. But I got to wait for her to call, and I don't want to be, jamming to Bury Ram or something. But I want to get out and do a trip to Bury Ram, a hour little ride, and have a cheeseburger or something and come back. I wonder where they build. Do you know where they build that one at, Mark? The GPX. Some of that stuff's built here in Thailand. But I'll have to take a look at it. What is it anyway? Let me look it up. Get rid of this. Let me go to let's see. GPX. Why did it go to that? Back? Come on. I want that. I'm imagining it's a Honda, right? A GPX Rock? What is that? GPX Rock. I guess I better go back and see, because Mark is probably telling me and I don't see it. Drone. Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen they're real reasonable, right? And I think didn't Rides for Kicks do a video on it, and he kind of liked them, right? David, I dig my Scoopy, man. I bought it. It was only like 3 or 4 years old. Only had like 15,000 kilometers. And the brother that owns a scooter shop in Ubon called me up. I had a PCX before, then I got the Forza, but I never got another little run around town bike. And he said, this old man and this old lady, they barely drove this thing, and they want to sell 18,000 baht. And back then they were going for, the used ones were going for like 38. So I like my Scoopy. I got nothing matter with Scoopy. I almost have to gag it when I first started saying I ride a Honda a lot of the times, and I like my Forza. But what the hell? I'm old, and who really gives a shit? I'm on 2 wheels, and that's all that really matters, I think. I thought he did. Yeah, and I thought he liked it too. Yeah. Okay, so it's the DRONE, drone. Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me go GPX DRONE. Oh, that's E. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that brings up something different. A nice looking bike. Kind of looks like a PCX or an ADV, right? Here, I'll bring you guys since we're all in this together. Since I'm bored. Hey, Randy, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Is it late there? I think it's late, right? You're kind of a late person, I think. Paul and Scoopy haters. I dig my Scoopy. I stand by it, man. And it'll do like with my fat ass on it. And I got the same Shad 40 or 45 top box I have on my Forza. I have on my Scoopy, and I dig it. There's nothing wrong with it. And it'll do, like I said, 90 kilometers. It'll just haul ass and keep pulling my fat ass, and that's not going all the way because they are air cooled. That's the only bummer about them, I think. If I was to say anything, if I had anything to have to critique it about, would be that it's not water cooled. But otherwise, yeah. All right, so Joan, let me see. How do I do this? Share screen. I almost forgot how to do this shit. Excuse me, guys. There it is, right? That's the one, right? 50. That one will stand out in the crowd. Cops won't miss you on that one. Or that one. Can you guys see it? Here I am talking. You guys might. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, they definitely paint them up nice. That's for sure. Just too big. I don't know, man. I was 250, 260 when I got here, and bought a PCX 150, 90, 100 kilometers an hour. I drove it from Phuket to Krabi twice. That was a 5-hour ride each way, and then I drove it up to Koh Lak. I rode it all over Phuket, and never had a problem. Never had a problem. And like I said, 90, 95 is where I keep it, but it would go 100, 110, 105. But that's all the way cranking. But yeah. But like I said, that little Scoopy hauls my ass around just fine around town. You just go down to where it says present on the bottom, and you click on that. When you click on that, it gives you extra camera, slides and PDFs, video files, and well, this one says stop screen because I have to stop that first. Share screen. You click share screen, it comes up share screen. You can click that and say don't show these tips again. I just don't. And then you click on it, and the screens that you have open in the background, I've got 2 or 3 open. Like here's my dashboard to my YouTube deal. Share that. We've been at 227 for a while. 1,600 people in the last 28 days. It's been going up and down, but I haven't been doing shit. So, and the new videos about where I would expect it to be, halfway. But that's all you do. And then if you want to take it down, it's down below. You can either click remove, or you can go back over to present, or that actually comes up with a button down on the bottom, David, that says stop screen, and you just click it. You watched it? Thanks. Hey, Al, what's up? I'm eating peanuts, so if it gets to be disgusting, let me know. Paul and Asia, how you doing, Paul? I watched your video just recently, too. How's everything going for you? Everything going good? I hope. I popped yesterday on a test drive. I don't know what that means. What did they beat? I'm gonna have to go stop my father-in-law from going crazy and shit. Even my wife thinks that there's something the matter with me. I've been here 6 years now. 6 years. And I still have not got a Thai massage. And mainly because my back, my back's kind of, it's not completely screwed up, better than most my age, I think. But my knees are horrible to even just touch. They're painful all the time. But I've talked to a couple of people about it, Chuck, and he goes all the time, and Paige. And so just tell him, man, just tell him this is, so I got to do it. Now my wife paid one time we were sitting in a bus station when we went back and forth. Occasionally we'll go back and forth to either Bangkok or Pattaya on a bus. I don't know why. Now we got the cars. We don't do it too much. But back then she got me a neck massage and a foot massage in the terminal or wherever we were. And it's pretty cool. A wheelie. Ah, okay. What did you call it? A mono? What did you call it? Popped. I should have known from the word popped because we do call it popped a wheelie in my generation. I don't know what they call it. Probably just call it a wheelie now. But yeah. Okay, now I get it. No, that's all included. I mean, I do pay $25 a month just because I used to get like 8, 10, 12 people up here. I should just stop it. The only thing that'll be different is instead of my little insignia here, it'll show that little stupid duck, there. But for the $25, if it becomes a problem, I'll just stop it. But no, you should have it too in the free version. Well, if you saw my live stream the other day, I was bitching about, just feeling like crap, wanting to stop that Oseptic or whatever. I was just going to stop it. My wife said, no, you're taking the shot this Sunday when you see the doctor on the 19th and you can talk to him. But my buddy says it's not good. And I don't need to lose. I mean, if I can't figure out how not to shove shit I don't need in my mouth, then I deserve to die. I mean, I just need to eat better. That's all I need to do. Eat better. And I'm trying to get rid of as many medications as I can. If I can lose 20 kilo, 30 kilo, get down close to, 200 pounds, I probably will still probably need something for the diabetes. But my blood pressure I wouldn't need anything. Stuff like that I might be able to get away from. For the AFib and the stuff on my heart and stuff like that, I'm going to have to take that. I'm on blood thinners still. I don't like being on blood thinners. The freaking dogs, they scratch me and I bleed for 3 freaking hours. And I'd hate to get in a fight. I never got in a fight with blood thinner. I'm not a bleeder anyway, but I mean, if I got popped pretty good, I imagine I'd cut, but I never got popped really extensively, at least across the bone, or got my nose broke or anything like that. It was rather more on the defensive fighter than offensive, although I could go on the offense, but I fought off the off of somebody else's moves. But I didn't get beat up that much, I guess I should say. Have I got beat up? Yeah, hell yeah. Was it by a little guy? Yeah, little bastard was a wiry son of a bitch. Asian, as a matter of fact. And that was after the story that my stepfather told me. And he was a boxer in the Navy. He was what's considered a Navy SEAL. He was underwater demolition. He was a badass son of a bitch. He hit me and he hit like a freaking mule. But he told me that he never got beat so bad by a one-legged Asian guy. Kicked the living shit out of him, he said. And I should have took him because I seen the old man throw down with when I was little, and he could do some real serious damage. And that might be my problem too. Maybe I've got built up crap in me. I mean, I've been here in Thailand for 6 years, and I was really trying to live a straight and good life, especially when my wife got sick. So I'm going to say over the last 10, 12 years, I haven't got to get out any frustrations at all. And I'm wondering if maybe I should get a heavy bag or something and hit it. I was hoping, well, not hoping, but there was one point that there would have been somebody that I would have loved to have at least exchanged with. But now that I think about it, I'm glad none of that crap ever happened. Enough's enough with all the crap. And it's been kind of quiet, and I like it that way. So, but anyway, I'm just wondering, I thought about it the other day, is Is it stuff that's penned up in me that I need to vent? And hey, Paul, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while either. I guess maybe I should do a live stream later on in the day occasionally. I'm eating peanuts, and this is a I'm bored live stream. I hope you're well. Well, yeah, usually every time I go there, in fact, I'm imagining Mark wants to meet up, or I want to meet up with Mark. I imagine that we're probably going to have lunch at the Wombat, and I'm just guessing. It's all in his court. I live here. His wife's here. He's getting ready to finally frickin' retire, and I totally understand if he shines me on completely and says I can't make it because he's a good man and he has a good family, like me. But anyway, always pop to the kid. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Working from home. Did you finally put together all that stuff with the doctor from here in Surin? I haven't talked to you at all. Yeah, I don't. Wherever you want, it's up to you, brother. You're the retiree, the precious one. So you're retired now, so you get to pick, and I will definitely tip either a cocktail if we go to a Mexican place or someplace that serves a good margarita. I'll drink one of those. If not, I'll tip a beer with you for sure. But yeah, so I don't know. I just thought about it. My whole life it was like even and not so much in the older years, but 10, 15 years ago, I would have been what 45, 55, something like that. So I was still mobile. I wasn't still in the greatest of shape. I think only 2 or 3 times in my life, or maybe a year or two period, was I in good shape, what I considered good shape. But that venting, that crap, that getting all that shit out. Maybe it's pumped up inside me because my wife even sees it too and says, my whole thing is that sabai, relax. You're retired, and but lately, the past year, she noticed it. The kids noticed it. I'm a little short fused, so maybe it has something to do with that. I guess I could go into a Muay Thai place and let a Muay Thai guy beat the crap out of me, and I'd probably be okay. No, doctor messed me about. That's a bummer. Things are going decent though. I'm gathering. I did watch that video, David. They're different than mine, the way they attach. I don't really take mine off, but boy, I'll tell you what, did you get on it, man? When first time I put them on, or when I got them put on, I didn't put on the side bags. Too much drilling and shit involved in it, and I didn't want to bother. Plus, for $30 and them working all day, I mean, what am I going to do? Not even that much. I mean, they only wanted 500 baht, $15. 2 of them worked on them for 3 hours or something, 4 hours. Anyway, get back before I forget what I was going to say. Is the frickin' thing's wide, right? I mean, I don't know how many times I hit those, just getting out of my gate at my house by misjudging how wide the ass end of my bike is, and I see that yours is wide too. Well, if you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead, and you're not subscribed, subscribe to David over there. He's putting out good. He's trying. He wants to do it, so give him the support. Good now. This year's been a bit messy with health issues. I think, well, I know with me, I'm getting that age. I ain't liking it, but I know Brock is on that Oseptic or whatever it is. I know I'm not pronouncing it right. But when I talked to my buddy, he said, he didn't care about getting the testosterone up and whatever you want to do. But he said, get off that shit. My wife's saying it's keeping you from shoving stuff in your pie hole. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to my doctor. I guess he's the man of reason. I mean, he's freaking awesome. So I go in to see him on the 19th. So I'll do. Yeah, yeah, it's they're wide, man. It's I mean, I've rode baggers, but my Harley bagger ain't that wide. My baggers that I've had in the past thing is just wide. So just be careful. But hey, no worry, Adele. Have a good day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming to Pattaya. Um, I'm gonna get a Coke that I put in the freezer so before it explodes. Um, but so I'll meet up with Mark. I don't think anybody else is gonna be there. Well, Al will be there. He'd come around if he wants. Maybe we'll meet up. All meet up together. I don't know. I don't know. If to find out. Well, let me grab the scope out of here. Yeah, it's a little bit cold. Coke Zero. Pretty good. Now I'll put it back in. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. It just seemed wider to me, but it could be could be me. But I would definitely jump on it, and yeah, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, I like Coke Zero. I don't like Coke Light. They use a different sweetener here in Thailand, is what I was told. I like this Coke Zero as much as I like Coke with sugar. There's no bad aftertaste with zero to me, my personal deal. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it. When I get back from Australia, I will make one. Very cool. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. Now, are you still living in Chiang Mai or Rai? It's one of those, right, Paul? Like I said, if they start bothering you, just pop something in. I can do without shoving it in my pile. Well, imagine you're keeping your place. The only thing that I want to go and see Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. The only thing that's going to bother me is my in my brain the smoke in the air would screw with me breathing, or I would think it's screwing with me. Okay, because I still, according to the doctor, I breathe better than him. Okay, he said your oxygen's like at 96, 95, 96. He said his is at like 93, 94. So he said, there's nothing wrong with your breathing, but there's something not right, man. I'm telling you. I know the way I was before I got sick 3.5, 4 years ago, and something's awry. We'll see. We'll avoid John Tim on the weekend. You're here. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go out anywhere. If whatever day is the best, or I'll come that way. I don't care. I'll take a bolt all the way to your place. I don't have a problem, or someplace over there. I got no problem. They just want to go. I'll go one day with them. They're going to want me to go out and spend 4 or 5 thousand baht on seafood, which I will graciously do. I've got a freaking good kept family, as you guys know if you watch me. No, what the hell they're doing. I got to watch them every second, man. I get up on the roof and start walking all over my solar panels, shit, trying to kill birds. Anyway, but yeah, whenever you want, you let me know what's the best day. But I'll come that way. You got a Mexican restaurant over there? I'll come your way. I think you got a Mexican restaurant over there, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Paul. Good to hear from you. Hope you're well. Hope everything goes your way, man. Yeah, I'm going to drive in on that. What is it? Friday? No, let me look. 28. So, 28 is a Saturday. So I'm going to drive in that morning and hopefully get there by noon. And once I park my truck in there, I ain't going nowhere until on the 1st, which is a Wednesday. I'll be blowing out in the morning and heading back to Serin. So I'm not. So I'll be taking bolts or whatever way I can get around. One of the bars does Mexican food, but on Tuesdays only, I think. All right. So am I there? We're there on a Tuesday? I'm there on a Tuesday, the day before I leave. But I don't care. Or if there's, I was staying at the 5-star hotel. Now, I tell you, I told you guys the story. If you guys didn't watch the live stream, I have to get the girls are now 23 and 19, so they're not kids anymore. So this particular place, I had to get 2 rooms, 4 adults, 2 rooms. So it came out to like 15. I'll round it up. It was like 14,300, whatever, 15,000 baht. And I was bitching the other morning to my wife. I'm going, again, it's like nothing. Okay, it's $50 a night per room, and that includes breakfast, and the breakfast is good. The hotel is awesome. Garden view. Hold on, I'll find that too before I forget what I'm doing. And my wife jumps on, and I tried to do it the other day, but they're all sold out. And she goes, "Holy crap! Look at this!" And I looked at it for the same 2 rooms for 4 nights, 56,000 baht. 56,000. I just about shit. I said, well, thank God I got it when I did. Garden Sea View Resort. Let's see. Let's see if they have. I don't think they are going to, but let's see if they don't show. Here it is. Okay, so this one now they're selling out fast. So they must have got it. See the rooms. 40,000 baht. Oh, that's for a superior. That's a city view. That's the only one that they've got. They don't have the I don't have an awesomely room, but obviously it was 10, 15,000 more. But 40,000 for how big is it? 300 square feet, 28 meters, two single beds or a double bed. Includes breakfast, non-refundable price, 40,000. And I paid 14,300. Unbelievable. But it's let's see exactly what is there. There's got to be a Mexican restaurant that's between us or something. There's got to be. Hey CJ, how you doing? Glad you're doing well. All right, cool. Yeah. See what it is. If you like Mexican food, I like Mexican food. But yeah, it's in fact, I should have brought it up on here. I mean, it's a lot of Thai people. First I have to go over here. Sorry. Let me go to Agoda. Go to where are you? No, I don't want that one. I want garden. Can't spell anymore. Garden Sea View. It's saying it's Pattaya. Doesn't matter. I guess I should just should have brought it up under mine. Garden Sea View Resort. I just want to get to the pictures. Has its own beach. The pool is awesome. Here, let me bring you guys in on this now. But if you ever go there, I've got that room. I've got an ocean view rooms there for 1,200 baht, I think, a night. Awesome. But this one, they aren't sea view rooms, but they are. Like I said, I mean that's outrageous. 56,000. So this is the hotel here. Let's get a bigger picture, and that's there. They have their own little beach. The pool is huge. The rooms that I had were right above the pool, overlooking the beach. The kids liked it; they enjoyed it. The rooms are very nice. That's the pool. Good breakfast, like I said. They have chairs. I wish I knew what the hell he was doing. I'm I'm gonna have to go out there and yell at him. So that's the view from the sea view stuff. But I don't know. Nice place. They say it's a 5-star. If they asked me, I would say 4-star. But like I said, for the price, I mean, you can't really beat it. Don't give up, Dave. What did? I'll check them out. Yeah, if you would, that would be great. Thanks, Mark. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, we go someplace else. We go someplace else. I don't really care. But that is the Garden Sea View Resort, and they did say it was Pattaya. Hold on one second, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Yeah, don't be. Don't have a clue what he's doing, but hopefully he'll stop. But let's see. All right, let me get back over here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I've never been to where you're at, though. You know, and I heard that Tom was, or I saw, Tom was starting to build on that land he has over there in Rayong. Did you answer me, Paul? Because I didn't see it. Obviously, then if you're CJ's getting you something to look, I'm gathering in Hua Hin, then you moved out of Chiang Mai Rai gathering. Sorry, I lose my. I go on different tangents, but that's the gist of it. So I've been bored. So I figured, what the hell, instead of making a video of me being bored and boring people even more, I just do a live stream, talk what I want, eat peanuts and shit. But okay, all right, that makes sense. And like I said, I want to go there. I've heard a lot of people like it. I just don't. I wouldn't be able to live there, and I wouldn't want to go there when it was smoky, because I know me. Like I said, my brain screws with me. You know, tells me, you're not breathing good. Do something. Even when I put a mask on, I feel like it's restricted and I can't breathe properly. It's all that until you've been either choked out, drowned, or to where you can't breathe until you pass out. You don't understand that. You wouldn't know the feeling. It is. I always said I don't like knives and razors. I'd rather fight a guy that has a gun, and that's how sick I am about razors. I don't like being cut and stuff. I'd rather be shot. But that or drowned or burned. That's my 3. Please don't let me die this way. And boy, I'll tell you, by not being able to breathe is like drowning. I would imagine. I haven't drowned myself, so I don't know for sure. But I mean, and it happened to me twice, and 3 times, and it's a freaking nightmare. But so ever since that happened, and everybody tells me, "Oh, your lungs are good, and you can breathe, and it's okay," and then I said, you can say what you want. I'm telling you the way that I feel. I feel like I'm not getting oxygen, but I've felt like that, and they checked my oxygen, and I'm 95%, as good and if not better than most people. So I don't know. It's a lot in my mind, but I know that if I was to go there, it would freak me out. I mean, during that time. So when I do go to see it, now my wife says there's a awesome train that comes out of Bangkok that is an overnight deal where we could get a big like room with beds and showers and all sorts of crap. And she thought maybe we would make a family deal out of it, So I don't know, but I definitely want to go to the area. I know Mitch is by Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. I don't know, one of the two either. One of the two he's buying. I don't know. I'm horrible. It is. It's a nice hotel, Randy. Real nice, and mostly Thais. Um, but it was reasonable, except for the 56,000 for 4 nights for 2 rooms. But but like I said before, I got it 2 months ahead of that instead of 1 month or 3 weeks, and it was 14,000, which worked out to like $50 a night a room, and that included breakfast. So I mean, to the normal people from the States, that's almost free. I mean, when you can pay for a 4 or 5 star hotel, place is really super clean. The pool was clean. Everything was really, really nice, and the kids enjoyed it. They liked it. They liked that, and they liked the Serenity too. But I think because that was Toby's last place that she went before she passed, we're not going to be able to take any other dogs and go to Serenity. I don't think. We'll see what happens with Poncho and Heidi. But so I got to pick a new place. We're going in. I think it's March. The kids are out for the month of March, March or April, and pick another place. So we're gonna have to pick an island. I don't know if I'm gonna do a bed and breakfast. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've never used Airbnb. I don't even know what it is. But I know on Agoda they rent houses and stuff. Might do that. But I don't know, man. When I go on a vacation, I want bring me this, bring me that. I don't care how much it costs. I'll pay for it. I just don't want to be bothered, And when we went to Serenity, we still went for breakfast. We still went out to eat, and then maybe once in a while, my mother-in-law would buy some seafood from the local people there in Koh Chang and cook it up at the house or whatever. But to cook everything and have it, that's not I don't know. I live in Thailand now. It's not much of a vacation. I want to go to a 4 or 5 star hotel and be pampered to a certain extent. But the kids, it's more about the family, than me. I have a good time no matter what. Even when I'm sick and I'm sitting someplace, I'm still gonna have a decent time. He's just south of Chiang Rai. Okay, makes sense. I have a friend has a hotel on Doug's. It's our favorite weekend getaway. Only an hour door to door. Really? Do they have a family? Like we went there, they had. Well, I don't know if you guys seen the Koh Samet. If you've seen the uh, video on Koh Chang on Serenity, it's a big 2 bedroom, and in the living room you can sleep. You can sleep 6 in one right in front of the pool. The ocean access is cool. They have kayaks and stuff. The only thing is it's rocky. It's not like a real white sand beach. But I got to find another spot. So maybe if they have a deal like that, send me some kind of a link or something on your buddy's place, and maybe I can get something. I think it's March or April, but I got to find someplace. They don't care, they'll go anywhere. But I would be able to drive, right? Like I drove to Koh Chang. I could drive right down to Rayong area there and load everybody up on a boat and go across. Really? And it's a resort, or it's just a house, or somebody rents, or what is it exactly, Mo? It's a hotel on Sumet. Koh Samet. Okay. Yeah, definitely. If you could find out, I'll talk to my wife today and find out whether it's March or April. And it doesn't, we'll just pick a time, whatever's that's if he has any openings. But that's okay. But I can drive. I can drive to the where the ferry is and park my truck. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Shoot me the link. Thank you, brother. I got to do something. I mean, that's my favorite vacation of year is the week I get to spend. We take mom, dad, the 2 kids. We'll take Poncho and see if we can. Well, I'll ask them if we can take Poncho and Heidi. But a lot of the places I was really surprised that it let you take small dogs, but it's not a breaker. Okay. Yeah, because that's the biggest thing too. Some of the places that we could have went, we would have had to get airline tickets for everybody to fly from Buriram to Bangkok, from Bangkok to Krabi to or wherever we wanted to go, and it gets a little pricey. Last time I think I spent 35 or 40,000 for Serenity for 7 days. I think there was 7 of us. How much is that? You? Yeah, that's you. Cool, very cool. And they have something that picks you up at the dock and takes you to the hotel and all that crap. That looks nice. Oh, I see dog pictures. The very first pictures, people with dogs. Cool. Thank you, Mark. Buddy's Law. Very cool. Food. Oh, I like the sausage and that's a good one. That's me. I don't care about the seafood and stuff. Give me a good fat-filled, bacon-filled breakfast, and I'm a happy man. That looks very nice. All right, cool. I won't bug you guys with that. Not that everybody cares. People that are watching are probably eating peanuts and freaking me. I better get my Coke out of here before it freezes. Not frozen, but good and cold. Can you actually? Oh, excuse me. You actually make reservations from that link you sent me, Mark? Hop on a little helix at the pier and takes you within 50 meters of the hotel. Cool. No scooters either on the island? Is that the island that doesn't have no scooters either? I know one island you can't take cars to, but they have scooters that you could rent. Gives no reason. Exactly. The link sent. Yeah, my wife's been making me some good ones on and off. I don't take them all the time, and I don't want no sugar in them. But she buys the frozen strawberries from Macro and uses orange juice. She was using milk, and I said, "Nah, I'm on the juice side. You have any low sugar, orange juice or oranges?" Which she went just to oranges, and really good, man. But yeah, I know it's amazing out there. Some of the ones I haven't. You can. Okay, cool. I can get 2 scooters. The kids can take them both and go travel around the island, or we can all go and the sisters can ride together, and me and the old lady can ride. I think it'd be good. That sounds great. But I can actually make a reservation right through that link you sent me. I'm gathering, I'm rambling, and I'm eating peanuts. Life is good, right? How can I say I can bitch and moan that I don't feel good and I don't do this and that, but I'm 68 years old. I've been in Thailand for 6 years. I have 2 houses, 2 vehicles, 10 motorcycles, a absolutely awesome freaking wife and Thai family. Thought life was over 6 years ago, you know, and I could die tomorrow and I'm a happy dude. But if I am going to live, I'd like to, I'd like to feel as good as I could. And I want to say I'm just a fat bastard, but I believe that it's more than that. So I don't think it's anything, drastic or whatever. But something's not right, whether it's sugar level, testosterone level, I don't know, some kind of a level, some kind of chemical balance in my body isn't like it should be. Excuse me, isn't like it should be. Paul, the owner, mentioned my name for an increase in he can hook you up with bikes, but honestly, we just stay in the one location and walk them down to the beach. All right, cool. Well, when I get it all put together, I'll talk to you real quick before I do anything. Um, I'm just a lazy bastard, you know. Probably one reason why I'm a fat bastard. I don't walk, and I don't walk because my knees freaking kill me. It's bone on bone. So I got to do some stuff. I got to. Thanks, Mark. I got to. I got to do something. I got to talk to Chuck about that not the stem cell, but the other deal he was telling me about when we were rapping, or not rapping, but typing back and forth. And it was, they said they were having really good luck with the knees. And mine are, I mean, if you look at mine on, there's nothing. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen a knee, but they're supposed to be a nice, this wide area. That's where your meniscus and everything, and cushy and liquid. And mine are like this. You can't see nothing through them. They're bone on bone. When they did my ACL on my left knee, they got in there and scraped it all out. And that was 12, 15 years ago. That was the last surgery I had. That was a nightmare. Maybe I'll tell that nightmare story one day, not today. But when he went in there, he scraped a bunch of bone spurs and everything out of there, took a picture, and it's just bone on bone, about the size. Back then, it was about the size of a quarter. I'm imagining the ball head of it's all bone on bone. And people said, doesn't that hurt? I can't hurt. But I don't know. Maybe the pain keeps me awake, keeps me going. I don't know, but I got to figure it out. I know my body. I know the way I felt. I've been a fat bastard before. I've been worse than I am right now, and still have not felt like I feel now. And is it because I'm 68 and not 42? Maybe, but something's not right. I don't know. You know how you know your body, kinda. I don't know. Hey Ted, how you doing? I tried to catch you had a hunting video, and I didn't get a chance yet. I'm trying to hang in there. I've been bitching and whining. I doing I'm bored live stream. I did one yesterday for 2.5 hours, and I was just sitting around, and I've got my cameras out, and I'm shooting stuff and just rambling. I go, why don't I just do a live stream, and then I don't have to do any editing? So so I'm doing that. But I hope you're well. Hope your holidays are good. Home Pro for a tube of silicone. I've got that. What do you need silicone for, Johnny? What did I miss? Because I've got the stuff here. All right, here. Where am I? Oh! I'm dropping wires, and this is the stuff. And this stuff is fish safe. Fish safe. I'm using it for my. In case Ted's still here, I'm building a 220 watt solar panel on the top of my 10-foot kayak that I just bought. I've got a 12.8 volt 100 amp hour lithium ion battery. I've got a trolling motor, and I'm trying to put 20 pounds of crap in this battery box here that I've got here, and I went with one of the smaller lithium ion batteries, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fuses I have to put in there because I need to fuse the solar panel. I need to fuse the output, 60 amps going to the trolling motor. I need to fuse coming off the battery to the main because I've got a 30 amp charge controller. If you're familiar with solar, so I've been fooling around with it, but I haven't felt good, man. I've been camping and shit, and had a good time, and tried to put a video together. I put a video out the other day, and I only filmed for like a day of the 3-day deal. I just didn't feel good, but it's just me. I don't know if I'm just getting old, fat, ugly, or all of above. But I don't know. I need to stop bitching and whining and figure out what the hell's going on. But otherwise, I'm 68 years old. I live in Thailand. I've got a 43-year-old wife who loves me, and a Thai family. And I just said 2 houses and 2 brand new cars and 10 motorcycles. And I ain't got much to bitch about. I could die tomorrow, and I'd be a happy man. My ex had a full knee replacement and gets around well now. She Had someone bone on bone. Yeah, you know, I'm a fat bastard, Paul, and I don't want to get the surgery because I know me. And if I don't lose 20 kilo, I won't get the surgery because I know, especially the way I am and the way I feel now, if I was to go and do it now, I wouldn't do the rehab. I just say, give me the Vicodin and shit. Let me eat those and live out my freaking days. All right. Let me sit my fat ass in this wheelchair, and I'll be fine. So I kind of know myself. I'm not much of a quitter, but you know, I know that if I don't get down to where I want to be, I got a weight in mind that I got to get down to be able to have the surgery. But Chuck was telling me in lieu of the surgery, this whatever it is, it's not stem cells, it's something else. They're having really good luck with it getting in there and putting a cushion and something in there and giving a lot of relief to a lot of people. So we'll see. I've had both. I've had 5 operations on my knees, and never, they've never been right since the first time. I was 18 when I 17 and a half when I screwed up the first meniscus, tore it in 27 places, and ever since then had a nightmare surgery in one of my mom and dad's what was it, Kaiser, back in the day. And first one was a nightmare. The second one was awesome. I've had this beard since I was 14, and when I went in there, they made me shave everything off. When I got in there, they gave me my prep shots before I went down 2 hours early. They rolled me up in front of the operating room, the OR. They're still cleaning up blood off the floor and shit, as I can see in there. You know, I've never been in any surgery or anything like that. I'm freaking out. They won't give me any more drugs. I'm yelling at people now. Now I'm ready to hit somebody. And finally, the doctor comes in and jabs me, and then I wake up and they don't give me, you know, they give me a shot when I first came out. You know, I was in pain, obviously, and they gave me a shot, and I went, holy crap, yeah, just keep this shit coming, and I'll be fine. And nope, that one shot, the rest of it was like, what was it, Tylenol with codeine. I said, you got to be shitting me, right? Miserable 3 days in the hospital. You can't leave there until you can get up and down stairs with your crutches. Got out of there, found some real drugs on the streets, and was okay. The second time I went, I said, okay, this ain't happening. Went to the doctor, said, okay, my right knee is gone. And he goes, okay, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I said, here's the deal. If you want to make the payments on your Porsche, okay, you're going to give me that shot the whole time I'm in the hospital for the 3. Oh, I can't do that. I said, why? It's an addictive drug. I said, what do you give a shit? In 3 days, I'll be gone. You don't have to give me any more drugs while I'm in the hospital. I'm not asking you to you know, I want to be comfortable, right? Oh, well, I don't know. Fine. I said, okay, then I won't get it done. Screw you. Okay. So I said, you don't have to give me nothing afterwards. The pill. You want to give me the codeine with whatever it is? Okay, you know, whatever. And the anesthesiologist comes in, had a meeting with them, right? I said, here's the deal, man. I said, you put a mask on me, right? Like this to breathe, right? Yeah. I said, can I just cut a Fu Manchu type deal here? And yeah, that works for me. I said, okay, awesome. Never had such a good time. I mean, I had it down every 4 hours. My brain would go click, time for a shot. All that nurse saw when I hit that buzzer was my white ass hanging out of the sheet. And she came in and jabbed me. And I was laughing. Candy stripers were running amok and had a great time. He gave me Vicodin when I left. Never took a Vicodin after I left the hospital. Was fine. And then a couple other surgeries, they went awry, but I won't get into those. Yeah, I had a great beard at 14. Actually, I have pictures. Let me see. If you have them, if you know me on Facebook, I've got a picture from when I actually was a prospect. I don't know how somebody got a picture with my wife. Let me see. But nothing to do with that. But I think my beard was I think I was on Facebook. I think my beard was black. Let me see. Do I have to go? Maybe I have to go to my poor dead wife's. Let's see, where are you, dear? Still says she's a friend. I know it's in here. Photos. I think it is. But anyway, I mean, I actually had I had a black beard, no gray. I'm not going to be able to find it now. But if you go, I think it must be on mine. Oh, what? Wow. And maybe it's in my pictures. I don't know. But I'm trying to see if she has any other ones when I was. Well, here, this one when I'm bald, but the beard is you can see black. Can't see the top of my head, but it's bald. Those are two of my favorite people right there. My ex-wife, or my ex-wife, my dead wife, and her best friend, who is my nephew's mom. Outstanding lady. Never seen anybody so determined. She got what's that death sentence cancer? The one that Patrick Swayze had, pancreatic cancer, like a 6-month death sentence. You get it, you're dead in 6 months. She said, "Man, I want to see my daughter get married." And she goes, tried every experimental thing that she would do. She did everything. And she said, "I think I'm going to get married." She got married. And then a year later, 2 years later, said, "I want my daughter's pregnant. I don't want to die until I get to meet my grandson or daughter." And damn if she didn't. She went 4.5 years, that woman. And she was a pillar. She was just a great woman. She lived with us for a little while. And she, Danny got sick, my wife's brother, and he died of cancer. And he got the cancer 2 years after she got hers. And he died 6 months later and was gone. Another great man. This cancer. But anyway, when he's going through hospice and stuff, she's asking all these questions. What about this? Can you answer this for me? When she did pass away, my wife was there. She was there when her brother died. She was there when Carol died. And after she died, the first thing that said, she had a little letter there, said, "Go get this book out of my whatever." Brought it out there and everything laid out. This is what you do the day I die. This is the person you call. This is the person you call. This is what you do day 2. This is what you do. This is where I'm wanted. This is where everything for those kids. They didn't have to do shit. All they had to do was read what she wrote. She was freaking amazing. So anyway, two of my favorite people. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? Bored people. Yeah, I am bored. Talking about people that died of cancer. Now, just looking at something with gray beard, or somebody said something about my gray beard. I know I had that one. I thought there was another one, but I don't remember. I think I might have had hair then, but I don't see it in here. It might be on, maybe it's on mine. How do I go to my? I'm horrible with. Is this mine? Text, music, Instagram, camera roll. I don't know. Anyway, I think that if you're friends on Facebook, you can go and you'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me see. Mew. Okay. Let's see. Okay, my posts. What are my photos? Yeah, there's the picture when I put her on my arm the day I did that. No, I got the same pictures. And looks like I don't have shit in here. Oh, well. You guys will have to... wow, there's an old one. Anyway, okay. I've rambled enough. Oh, I got to go back. Shit. How do I do that? Mark sent me a... Have you been there, Mitch? Koi Summit? I think that's what it was. Okay, I got it back. Sorry, guys. The 8 people that I'm boring. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Glad you can make it by. I'm eating peanuts. If it disgusts you, let me know and I'll stop. I've already been an hour. Wow. Andy already left. I got to keep checking for my wife, but I know I'm pretty safe between 12 and 1 because that's the doctors and everything are eating. But it is 1:30 now, so anyway, so that gives you a gist on me. But I went gray pretty early, I think, and I went bald really early, 40, 30, 32, something like that, 30s. Everybody said it was from wearing a hat. No, it doesn't bother me anymore. It did bother me when I was younger. I wore the hat so that no one would see me bald. Now I don't give a shit, and I and I know that's from the age. I should do some. Can I do? Yeah, I can. Let's test out some stuff while we're sitting here. Let me oh, let me get this little shotgun off of here. And let me see if I can pull it up on here. And you guys already know what this sounds like. But I don't know which one's which here. Let's see. Let's see if it shows the settings, audio, Comica, default, communication headset, micro, oh, real tech audio. No, maybe not. All right, let me try this one. Did it do anything? No. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Now I'm going to check into this. You tell me what does that sound like now compared to with the Comic Con? I believe I'm on this one. Let's see. Let me check the settings again. Testing. Yeah, definitely that one. So what does that sound like? Better, worse than the Comica? The bored people. There's only 5 of you left. We're not going to go much longer, but I was just wondering what this sounds like. Quieter. Okay, let me see. I can turn that up, I think. Definition audio. This is automatically adjust. So how's that? Is that any better? Is that louder? Or I can't really tell in my ear. I took it off of auto, which is what I leave it on for the Comica. Hey Maui, how you doing? I'm bored, so now we're checking out some of the. I like this little microphone. Better? Okay, let me see. I think I can go up a little bit more. So if I ran this would be, it's at 156 and that's 200. So how does that sound? Is it distorted? Sound good? Sound bad? Sounds great. Okay. What do you think, Maui? What does it sound like? Is that louder, Paul? I think I can hear it in my ears. It sounds a little bit louder. I can actually probably put it back away from me a little bit. And just to see, let's go real quick, and I'll see if I can switch it over quickly. Let me go back, and this is on the shotgun mic, and the next thing that you hear will be the Comica. Testing. So now I'm on the Comica. So you guys tell me, what do you think between the two? The very reasonably priced microphone and the more expensive microphone. Sounds like Darth Vader. Hey, Andy. That sounds good. Okay. No distortion. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this is the little shotgun that I run on the GoPro, or at least on my 9. This one that I'm going to take off now is the one that I fell under my seat. Let's take the transmitter off of this. This is the 12. And let's plug that in. Let me turn it on. Let me turn this on. Right now we're on the Comica. This is also a Comica, but I'll make the difference. Okay. Oh, let me go and open up settings. Let me go to audio. And let me go to microphone. And let me plug this in and see what comes up. Okay. All right. So, all right. I just changed it over to this one. So what does that sound like? That is this is my little wireless microphone. Shotgun has more bass. Okay. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? This one's quieter now too, or is this one louder? This one I have on automatic also. And I'm just going to set it down in front of me, right 12 inches away. How does it sound? Dun, dun, dun. Merry Christmas. I'll play a Merry Christmas song now. Sounds a bit tinny. Okay. Let's see what I've got in settings for tinny. Only thing that I've got is the automatic. I can take that off. Does that sound any better, worse, or in between? I just took it off automatic and put the volume to where it sounded good in my ear. They're all good. Sounds great too. Doesn't sound as clear as sitting in front of you. Better and better. Okay, yeah. So I really like this because, like I said, I clip it to my chain and put it inside my shirt, and the audio that I think that I get from it is awesome, especially when I'm using the GoPro, because I can turn the GoPro wherever I want to, and I have it over here, and nothing's going to change from right here. I really like these little microphones, and they're like a quarter of the cost of the other brands, and I really like Comica. So, okay, we've done enough testing. Let me change this back to audio, automatic adjustment, and come. And now we're back on the Comica, which I think sounds better, but only in my ear. So let's unplug that. Let's turn this off and set it over here. So I can clean up afterwards. And let me shut this one off. And that also comes with this case that's charged now. In case you guys don't know, I know Maui's into some of the stuff, but you can see that it's fully charged. The cases. There's 2 of these transmitters, and they just go in there. And I think this little case, it holds obviously the receiver too, but I think that you can recharge them 2 or 3 times with just the case and not plugging it in. So I really like that. I've got a shotgun microphone that I haven't even used yet. That's a wireless Comica, and some other ones. So we'll see. All right. Anyway, I think it's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Probably enough of my boredom on you poor people. There's only 5 of you left. I think I'll eat this peanut. And like I said before, I do have the option when I go up, instead of having to time everything, StreamYard put it in the deal, outro and intro. So if I go and I just click on, well, let's see before I say it. If I go and click on end stream, it says stay in studio until the outro video finishes playing, or the broadcaster that wants me to stay in. And then it's got a thing to either say not yet and get back out of not end the stream, or it's got play outro and end stream. So I don't have to try to time it or anything. So anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by with my boredom, and hope everybody has a good day. thanks for the good info, Mark. I'll be in touch, and I'll be like I said, I'll be in Pattaya, John TM area on the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st, and I leave there on the 1st. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. We'll see ya.